Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Course in Miracles 246. To love my Father is to love His Son. This is coming from a beach in Netanya in Israel. And this lesson is, again, I've been brought to my knees here in Israel. For some reason, again, I chose a hotel where the air conditioning wasn't working. And I was so ill again. I don't, as I said, I'm not doing this on purpose. I keep checking and they say there's air conditioning. And we've been to this hotel before and there was. But for some reason it wasn't working. I don't know, it looks like they're cutting back. Maybe because of the war they're cutting back. Anyway, I was ill, very, very ill. So I went and found another place and the air conditioning's working. So that's fine. But I went back to get my refund and they didn't want to refund me. And I kept thinking, okay, so I spent 2 nights, I paid for another 2 nights and I'm not staying there, and I paid another hotel. So I was getting angry. But then I sat with it. I thought, what is it that's making me angry? And this went on and on and on. I spoke to Expedia. There was no interest. They wanted me to come back to the hotel, said they'd give me a better room. I said, no way, I'm not going back there now. I've just booked another one where the air conditioning is fine. Why would I leave? So anyway, I sat with this. I wasn't getting anything back from the hotel. And I suddenly realized why I was feeling so unhappy and so angry and in such a space. And it was guilt. Again, I was taken back to guilt that I'd done something wrong because somebody else had actually treated me. I paid for me to stay at this place. Someone treated me. And I felt guilty about this person, that I had taken their money and I'd let them down. Again, the little child inside thinks that they've done something wrong. Someone has treated them, taken care of them, and they've thrown it back in their face. And I thought, I can't cope with this. I could feel the guilt and it was so painful. And I knew that I had to face it. So there you go. The lesson that my brothers at the hotel were giving me, because they wouldn't give me back the money, was that I should feel how much guilt I still feel inside and how much I'm not forgiving myself for not being the perfect person or not being the perfect child when I was a child. It was really, really powerful. Again, as you know, I have these powerful experiences. Anyway, once I felt that, a miracle happened and they decided to refund me my money. Just like that. So, you see, everything, Course in Miracles, is there for a reason. Everything that happens to us happens for a reason, in order to help us release something else. And for me, yet again, it was guilt. And I'm convinced that mental illness and rage and fear that people suffer from is guilt. It's because they feel guilty about everything. You just look at someone and they say, it's not my fault. I used to be like that all the time. So again, I learned a really valuable lesson today. So they gave me my money back and that was the end of it. And I can give that person back the money and it's gone. But I was able to realize what it was again. And for that I'm grateful. For that I'm grateful that I know that there's still a part of me that blames me for everything. There's still a part of me that feels to blame. There's still a part of me that isn't at peace. A strong part of me. And I kept saying, I'm not a body, I'm free, so that I shouldn't feel sick when there was no air conditioning. But that hasn't worked yet. Hasn't worked yet, I'm sorry, Just not yet. I'm still waiting. But I did a lot of healing on it, as I say. And I got, again, a wonderful result. I'm going to try and talk about it on Thursday evening on Awakening Together Sanctuary, if I can get on from here in Israel. I will talk about this experience again. And it's kind of like you feel like you don't want to fight here in Israel. Everyone seems, there's a weariness, a sense of weariness, tiredness, like we've had enough kind of feeling. That's what I feel at the moment. No one wants to fight. And I don't want to fight. And I went up to the reception and said, thank you. Thank you for giving me my money back. I don't want to fight. I don't want to put bad things on Expedia about Israel. There's enough going on out there. I don't need to do this. So that's it. So that was my easy peasy today. And as I say, I'm very grateful. And to be in love, you have to love everyone and let go of your hatred. And let the stuff from your childhood come up and know that you haven't done anything wrong. Lauren, you haven't done anything wrong. So take care. I'm sitting here by the beach. The weather's beautiful. A bit hot for me at the moment, I'll be totally honest. But thank God the air conditioning is working now in the other hotel. In the room anyway. Take care. Love you lots. Bye.